my number one best formation for a money-making farm, okay? So right now, I have this little money-making farm. It's not that good, so I'm going to get rid of all of it. And we're going to go ahead and make something brand new. So, what I want this to do is, basically in the middle, I have a whole bunch of marble kitchenware, okay? We got the most expensive, like marble kitchens. We got the marble oven. And then after that, we just have a whole bunch of chairs surrounding it in tables of 6. Now here's actually a trick you can use, okay? Let's say I have this table over here, right? And you might be thinking that the maximum you can put on a 1x1 table is 4 chairs. Like this. 4 chairs is the maximum. And this is simply not true. There's actually a trick you can do to make this into a group of 6. By changing the grid, by pressing G, you can go ahead and have more chairs. For example, like this, I have 5, and I can alter this to become 6, right? So that is the general premise of how that works. And I'm going to go ahead and use this trick to create the most efficient farm. So first, I want to unlock all the plot upgrades. Now I have all of them except for these 2, but it doesn't really matter because I have most of them, so it's fine, I can build it. And I want to find the exact middle of my plot, okay? This will be the most efficient when it comes to actually making the money. Well, you could do the exact middle, which is over here, or you could do towards entrance, so it decreases the amount of time it takes for customers to go ahead and walk, okay? So we'll just do over here. The middle is fine, it just looks better as well, but we want efficiency, but the middle it's basically fine. So we're going to go ahead and take our kitchenware, we're going to move it here, and I'll go ahead and show you guys the exact formation that I use and explain why it works, okay? So, here's all the stuff that we need, alright? We need 2 marble countertops, which is 2,500 total. We need 4, well you could have 2, but preferably 4 ovens, which is around 5,000. And we have 2 ordering stations, which is 2,600. So you add that all together, that's about 10,000 in terms of kitchen equipment. You know, just a little bit. But we're going to go ahead and find the middle. So, let's see. Counting 3, 4, 5, 6. This seems to be the exact middle. Now, if this is off, then I'm going to be very, very angry with myself as a little bit of OCD here, but not really. Okay, yeah, this is the middle. So we find the exact middle over here, and we find the exact middle over here as well. It should be here if I'm just eyeballing it. This looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, this is the exact middle. And now with these 2 exact middles, we can go ahead and mark the line between these 2, and this will be the center. Okay, this is where we want to do all of our stuff. Now let's go ahead and see how we want to use this. So first of all, right, I'm going to go and get my kitchen counters. These are probably the most important because I only have 2 of them, and you want them facing towards each other. So you want to use the rotation button, the R button, and you want to have it facing towards each other like this, kind of like kissing each other. And this way, it makes it so that all your chefs, they'll just be in these 2 blocks and just like cutting open some veggies or whatnot, but you have them just rotate between these 2 positions. Next up, you'll have your ovens, and they'll be facing the middle like this, okay? You have them all tightly packed, so your chefs go to the oven, they do their oven stuff, and then when they're on the oven, they're also right next to the kitchen area, so they can actually just go ahead and do all their cooking. Now we're going to go ahead and take our ordering stations, and we're going to have it facing on the inside, okay? We want to have it facing towards it, so that when a chef goes, I don't know if chefs actually go and take the orders, but either way, it's also most efficient for the servers, because the servers, they go to the middle and take it. Now, actually, it's not the most efficient for the servers, because to have it most efficient for the servers, if I have this entire plot with a whole bunch of tables, then I'd have the ordering counters around here, 1 here, 1 up here, 1 here, and 1 down here. But I'll have it over here because I don't have that many tables and chairs, so this will be more efficient. And also, it's more efficient for the cooking, and the servers generally serve faster than the chefs can cook. Now, I'll go ahead and manipulate these tables, okay? So, the plan is that I want to have a little walkway, okay? I want to have a little walkway so that the customers, they can go ahead and walk through the middle here. that would be the most preferred, because having them walk through the middle, because I found that with this setup, right, the servers, they oftentimes go all the way around the map to try to do things, which is really inefficient. So I just want to have a little walkway here, and I'm sure it'll be fine. Actually, no, I don't need the walkway. I think it's only inefficient because of these things, but not having the walkway shouldn't even be that bad. So we're gonna go do this group of 6 right there, and we're gonna go do the same thing on the opposite side like so. Oh, that there was a collision right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5 and 6. And that is what we have on one side. Now this is a little bit off. I'm just gonna reorient it, but this is what you want to do. And next up, let's expand outwards, okay? Expanding outwards, what we then have is we want to go ahead and have a chair here. Now you don't want it right here, because then you can't use the table glitch there. So you want to have the table just slightly out, and then have the chair just slightly out. Therefore, these chairs can actually go ahead and do a group of 6. So we're just going to go and put all these chairs down, like so. And now that's another table of 6. And after that table of 6, we're going to go and expand outwards one more. Now I'll show you guys a pattern, okay? We'll have 2 tables like 2 chairs like that, tables like this, and this is the most tightly packed pattern available. This will ensure that you have a maximum amount of minimum amount of walking distance between each table, and it'll ensure that everything stays nicely packed, so that when you actually go ahead and collect your cash, you can collect it as fast as possible. Now I've showed you what it is on the left side. You can just repeat the same thing on the right side with a table. I think it's like here, and here's a pattern over here. Okay, I'll go ahead and show you guys that pattern. So the pattern here, let's see, we'll have a chair like this. So a pattern like this would be this. You could probably see where I'm heading with this. This pattern would be very efficient, and we have a table right there like so. Now this is the most efficient pattern over here. I'm thinking you could also do it horizontally, and what I mean by that is you have your chair like this, and then oh no, you gotta move these out a little. But you have your chair like this, and then you have a table like that, chairs like this. This would probably also be fine, but I just like to have my tables a little bit closer to the ordering counter, which would make it more efficient, because here we are always only about efficiency, okay? We want the maximum amount of cash available because we are making a money farm. So like this, and that's a table of 6. And you just want to repeat that pattern on the right side and on all parts of it, and I'll show you guys what that looks like after I'm done repeating it. And now I'm back. I have just completed it. This is what it looks like. I'll go into build mode. As you guys can see, this is the completed money making layout. Oh, it is so good. Just copy this exact layout and you'll be on your way to making tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of money.